First off, before I touch any slides, you're seeing a slide here that says about a program of some sorts with a number and the word hope. Now, for those who are watching, raise your hands if you guys have ever rode a bike before. Now keep those hands up. Raise your guys' hands if you guys think that people in Kenya have the same access to that. Yeah, that gap right there. Yeah, that's why I started this program. Yeah, that's why this exists. So, anyways, hope you guys are doing well. So today, welcome in this video. I'm going to try to keep it as short as possible. We are going to be talking about really what our program is about for those who are wondering and watching. So today we'll be talking about the following: the problem that we're solving, who we're serving, what we're building, and how mentorship could become a business, and you'll get to build your own bikes afterwards. So first off, without further ado, let's just talk about the problem that we're solving. What is For Hope? Now, what are we? We are a program that's designed to focus on a global mission, and that's starting with bikes, building something real. We take what we have in New York, resources, education, opportunity, and bring that to students in Kenya who are just as capable, driven, and deserving as well. And our team, with our Uplift in New York City energy, we're using that to help, create new opportunities for these Kenyans, these students. Now, these students, they're not just students, they're orphans at orphan centers. And our program is helping sustain 2 orphan centers that have about over 200 students each. Children are sleeping on torn mattresses. There's inconsistent meals that affect learning over these 2 areas. And there's polluted imported cars that dominate roads in Kenya, and less than 10% own transportation. So this is just the environment that they're living in, and we're trying to sustain a program that helps facilitate their needs under difficult circumstances they're under. The question isn't whether these kids are capable, it's whether they'll even get the chance to actually get the same opportunities as we do, because every life matters, and every kid matters. Now, who we're serving? We're serving 2 different centers. One is actually named after us, the Global Hope Center Center, and we also have the Children's Garden Hope Nairobi from Nairobi, Kenya. Both of them are in Nairobi, Kenya. 250 children are currently in care right now, and 2,000 children have already been supported since 2001. Both the fathers and the coordinators have been doing a very good job on that. And the alumni are now in universities, colleges, jobs, and families of their own. They have their own lives. Unfortunately, the stuff that they're enduring right now, mud seasons, and a lot of them, I know that they're doing delivery services. They're not sustaining themselves properly, and they're right now under difficult circumstances, and they're making the best things. They're trying to make the best possible through these difficult circumstances. This is one of our students named Shajak. He's right now a 13-year-old. He's battling liver condition right now, and his mom was lost. His mom is missing 2 years ago. His dad was an alcoholic, and he went evicted around 2020 as well. So the center was able to find him, and he's right now, thankfully, under proper care right now. But the question now is really whether time is of the essence and whether these orphan centers are going to sustain as long as they can. The fathers and the coordinators aren't giving up, and so are we, and we designed this program to sustain for these children. These aren't statistics, these are real kids with real dreams, and they just need the right people in their corner for that to work out. Now, what our team is building right now, we right now are focusing on 3 different bike designs, and we're using these bikes, as I mentioned before, to create and sell, to allow these students to actually sell them moving forward within life. Now, what we're building right now, we're building the mountain electrical touring bikes. We're trying to do that right now. We've already engineered, our CAD team focused on engineering the mountain bikes, specifically for Kenyan rough terrain. We designed using real CAD software by our team, and we are calculating right now the physics, the frame stress gear ratios, breaking on mud and dirt, and all these factors, and trying to make a good, strong mountain bike right now. These are just 2 of our sketches that were made. One of our students, Daniel, made this for our mountain bike, and we were able to incorporate a animation software into this so far. And right now we hope to still prosper and still continue as we move forward, as our team is going to move forward within constructing these bikes. This is actually one of our other ones that one of our students has also made over here. This is an ambu bikes that are used to deliver for first emergency responders with these ambu bikes. This is a sketch of a touring bike as well, and we're using this as a leeway to construct and create strong bikes, and creating these. And we're starting this with the mountain bike so far. We've made good progress, and we're still continuing. This isn't a school project. This is a real bike built for real people to try to solve a real problem, and the goal really is affordable, sustainable transportation for Kenyan communities. Here's what we've done so far and what we've accomplished so far. We have a team already about 8 engineers focusing on engineering, mentorship, curriculum, and marketing. And right now we've already constructed our first mobile STEM lessons for these Kenyan students. We have a whole software based on that so far, and we have interactive physics, geometry, math, and engineering curriculum designed for these students as well. Currently, right now, we're up to Unit 6 right now, actually. We're right now going to materials design engineering. If you guys want to take a look at our videos, take a look at them in here. So far, we've already been accepted to LaunchX, who is hopefully, if the price ranges, we can make this program fundable. They can help fund our program as well and get some mentors. We were able to construct our curriculum, both our mobile and physical curriculum, and our YouTube channel is currently live right now if you guys want to see these things in progress. Our My Own Bike is already, the CAD is in already progress, and the solar charger is already built. We've actually tried a little bit of an experiment with the solar charger to see if we can create actual e-bikes using these solar chargers. Unfortunately, if you guys take a look at that video, that's short, the solar charger didn't produce a lot of wattage because I was dealing with the 8 wattage light source versus a 10 wattage solar panel, and that did charge unfortunately the rate of charge for the phone, it's like about like 2 hours for one charge. Like for each time it increases by 1, it's like 2 hours. So we did try that out right now, and we're trying to see what we can use with the budget that we have so far. We didn't wait for permission, we just built them. We already have 2 organizations right now that are already funding and helping us out currently right now with our program, and they're already supporting and consolidating us, and they're helping us out as much as they can. We have the Creando organization and the Queens Community House that are helping us out. If you guys are interested in joining the mission, volunteer. You guys can help build a curriculum, teach STEM, support the team. Please let us know. You guys can build with us, engineers, coders, designers. We need you guys. The more help we can get, the more the situation can be. Think about if there are parents here watching or any educators or adults. What if this was your kid in this situation? Would you want to see them die in these circumstances? I wouldn't want that to happen, and the responsibility lies in this on our shoulders. Now, if you want to spread the word, follow us, share our story, tell someone. The same potential, different access, it helps us close the gap as we all move forward together, and we want to get this solved as much as possible. These are our contact information as well. We have our link, we have our email, and we also have our phone number if you guys want to contact us, our business number. Now here's a little site over here that I want you guys to show here. This is actually what I was able to produce so far. And this is a little game design app for you guys that you guys can use, construct a little game that you guys can use to construct your own bikes. So let's start. Let's see, from what you guys learned, let's see if you guys can actually start creating your own bikes to survive Kenyan terrain. Let's see. Let's think like an engineer. I designed this for you guys to see if you guys can, think like engineers. In order to think like engineers, remember, try to think of, if you want, as an engineer, try to apply the physics parts that you learn here and try to see if you can apply that and see how that would work under Kenyan circumstances. So what material would you build your bike frame from? I choose these 4 specifically. Let's try one of these. Let's do carbon fiber. For those who are wondering, steel is used for strong, affordable. It's affordable, it's strong, especially for steel frame for bikes. Bamboo, sustainable, local. We have aluminum, light and rust resistant. Aluminum alloy 6061 is very common. Carbon fiber, that's carbon fiber wheels. Those are very useful in rough terrains, especially in mountain bikes as well. Let's try using aluminum. Let's see what happens. What wheel size do you choose for Kenya terrain? Let's see. Oh, and this link will be in the channel as well, so you guys, if you want to take a look at that, you guys can take a look at that as well. So that'll be very cool as well. What wheel size do you choose for Kenya terrain? We have like the usual small compacted 120 inches, 26 inches is the small nimble ones. 27.5 inches is maintained balanced choice between both the bike frame and also the wheel itself, and 29 inches for rough terrain usage, which I would probably recommend using. Gear system I would install. Since Kenya has steep hills, riders carry heavy loads, repairs need to be made. Preferably you have single speed, that's just with simple, no maintenance. That's simple with no maintenance. And we also have 7-speed hubs that are very protective and reliable on rough terrain. 21 speed is for range, best range for hills. And fixed gears, they're very trendy but very risky, and preferably don't use this stuff, especially if you're going uphill, or especially if you're going during the mud season. It's not a safe one. Let's try using the 21 speed, especially if you're going on heavy loads, because we're factoring in heavy loads. What brakes do you install on the bikes? Kenyan gets heavy rain. Mud season is very, very real. It's very seasonal, and stopping power does help save lives. We want brakes. Remember, for brakes, if you want brakes to work out, you need to make sure that your brakes function properly, because that's the main crucial safety net of your bike. Rim brakes are very cheap but very weak in the mud. Hydraulic brake disc, if you guys know those brakes that you can have the stopping power where the hydraulic cable can actually help stop the brake using a right amount of force and right amount of friction, it just stops. However much force you apply. Hydraulic discs are very good in stopping power. No brakes, no safety. Mechanical disc is very reliable and repairable. It's actually cheap in the mechanical shops. If you can also repair them on your own, if sufficed, and I think definitely hydraulic disc I would recommend. What is the most important feature I would add? What is it going to be? Weight. So remember, the bike has a lot of functionality. It will carry people, goods, and dreams. Think beyond just riding. We have a cargo rack that's for like weightlifting, for weight loads. Solar charge if you want to power your bike. You want to paint your bike. You want to make it green, red, pink. Be my guest. We also have LED lights, LED lights. If you want to, especially for visibility purposes. For this, I would recommend definitely visibility. Visibility is a safety one. And notice that we got over 115. We got 115 out of 100 points. Yay! So yeah, this just wanted to give you guys a good rundown of this website this webpage that we were able to construct for you guys. This is a little game that you guys can play. I definitely recommend it. It's very, very cool. But yeah, thank you guys for sticking around, and I hope this video was helpful. Give you guys a good summary of really what 4Hope is. Again, if you guys have any questions, please feel free to let us know. If you guys want to support us in any way,